Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much. There's one thank you that was not given, and I would like you to join me in thanking Rabbi Scheiner Minsky for organizing today's Countering Anti-Semitism Summit. And of course, I want to thank Michael and Nolan. Michael and I had coffee about 3 years ago, and this was his brainchild, and it's nice to think about how far we've come. I also want to thank the Colony Hotel once again, Bruce Siegel. He opens up his venue for us and sponsors it for us, so we thank him. And there's one individual I have to thank. I don't have to, I want to thank, and that's Steve Levine for the incredible support that he has shown us since we started this program. So thank you, Steve, for being a visionary and a leader. Timing is everything in life, and there cannot be a better day for this summit than today. And the reason is because tomorrow is the fast of Esther. Remember the story of Queen Esther, the heroine who risked her life to save the Jewish people. Shabbat in synagogues around the world, we will read Parshat Zachor, remembering Amalek and the obligation to wipe out Amalek in every generation as they come up against the Jewish people. And of course, Saturday night around the world, Jews will begin the joyous festival of Purim. And we are living through the story of Purim. And we have a modern-day Haman who has genocidal plans to destroy the Jewish people, and of course, Iran, Hezbollah, Hamas. And we have modern-day Jews, Mordechais and Esthers and Queen Esthers, who are standing up with courage and with faith and determination to destroy and to wipe out this evil from the face of the earth. People often ask, here we are having a summit for countering anti-Semitism. Will anti-Semitism ever end? And the answer will be read in every synagogue this Shabbat. In the Torah reading that we read, it's going to say, therefore you shall remember Amalek and remain vigilant against Amalek in every generation, because the war against evil, against Amalek, the Torah says, will continue in every generation. I think before October 7th, some may have thought, well, we beat anti-Semitism, but here it is. Once again, as the Torah predicted, in every generation, there will be those who will seek the destruction of the Jewish people. As we say at the Passover Seder, in every generation they rise up to destroy us. The miracle of Purim and the miracle of the Jewish people is that after hundreds of attempts to annihilate the Jewish people, we are here and our enemies are all gone. And it's because of our unity, because of our solidarity with each other, our love, and our devotion and commitment to Judaism, that's why we are here. And so we will not solve anti-Semitism here today, but like a cancer, we will manage it, we will destroy it, and remain vigilant to make sure that it doesn't rear its ugly head as it has today, and that we are able to contain it to the best of our abilities. I just want to conclude with a story. It's an old story, I think you all know it, but worth repeating. And that is the story of the scorpion who wanted to cross the river. And it approached a frog, and it said, could I get on your back and cross the river? And the frog said, I'm not going to take you over the river because you'll sting me with your poisonous claws and kill me. And the frog says to the scorpion, the scorpion says to the frog, I won't do that because if I kill you, you drown and I drown with you. So I'll be killing myself in effect. So you don't have to worry about that. So the frog buys the rationale of the scorpion, says, okay, get on my back. And halfway through the river, the scorpion digs its claws into the frog with its poisonous venom. And sure enough, the frog and the scorpion start going down, drowning. And the frog turns to the scorpion and says, I don't understand. Why did you do that? Now we're both going to die. Didn't you tell me you won't do that because it means you're going to die too? And the scorpion says to the frog, I just can't help myself. It's my nature. And that's really the story of anti-Semitism. Those who hate Jews, unfortunately, it's their nature to be evil. And therefore, we have to be aware of that and know who we are dealing with. People who are ready to bring about the destruction of their own societies, their own civilization, their own people for the sake of destroying and killing Jews. And so let us go forth with the spirit of Purim. Purim is the most joyous holiday. Our joy on Purim is our strength. We show that we're traumatized by the events of October 7th, But together with that, we have faith, confidence, optimism, courage, and we have a spirit, the spirit of the Jewish people that we've seen in the land of Israel and throughout the world. And with this unity, this love, and this joy in being Jewish, we will ultimately prevail as we have for 2,500 years since the story of Purim. Am Yisrael Chai.